They want us separated. They want us, angry at each other. They want us hating each other, killing each other, right? Sleeping around without marriage, right? Doing drugs to each other, right? Liquor store everywhere. Weed is healthy as long as it's only sold to black people. You see that? And we're the ones dying from it. Do our people have this awareness in general? No. Right? That's why we're out here, right? So being that we don't know who we are in general, right? Don't you think that that's something that we must know as a people? Like we should know who we are, right? Because actually read the Hebrews right quick, and then I'll go to something else. Read the Hebrews.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Because like the brother was asking you, right, the officer, right? You have a boyfriend, right? You live together? No. You don't live together, but you've been in each other for two and a half years, something like that. Right, read that.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Because when it comes to once you know who you are, what do you think comes behind it?
Once you know who you are.
Yeah, what comes behind that? Once you know what your true nationality is, what comes behind that? Apart from, for example, the name China, when you think of the Chinese, apart from their name, what else can you use to identify them, to separate them from the other cultures? Like what comes behind
their practices,
your faith, right?
Tradition.
Your tradition, that's right. You see where I'm going? So knowing that you are an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, what our practice, what our way of life, what our tradition, where did it come from?
Bring it out.
Right? Where did it come from? Because a lot of people today know who we are, right? But that's all they go with. It's not enough to know who you are, right? Because why did slavery happen to us as a people? Do you have any idea?
No. It's something I'm always curious about.
All praises, my sister. You are in the right place.
That's right.
That's why we have all these images.
Right.
Right? But read Hebrews. Read Hebrews.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Marriage is honorable in all.
God says marriage is honorable in all, right? Because believe it or not, right? According to the Bible, the God of heaven and earth, the one true God who created everything, we are his chosen people.
That's right.
Because we're the Israelites.
Right.
Did he deal with other nations like he did with us? No. Does he even care about the other nations even though he created them? No, he does not. But guess what? That's the reason why we're the only ones who went into slavery. And we'll get into that some more. We're the only ones who went into slavery. Why? Because he's punishing us up till today for what? Breaking our commandments. Disobeying him. Right? So, one of the commandments is this. It says,
marriage is honorable in all.
So, amongst us in general, in the black communities, do we honor marriage? No. Why is that?
Something that people practice or exhibit anymore.
Exactly. Bad example.
Yeah, I say like the black homes is always the trajectory.
Right.
It's what the white men want us to have.
Exactly.
Our homes get broken apart. I can go on and
You're right, sis. The same people who put us in this condition, right?
Right.
They don't want anything that'll be to our benefit. They want us separated. They want us, angry at each other. They want us hating each other, killing each other, right? Sleeping around without marriage, right? Doing drugs to each other, right? Liquor store everywhere. Weed. I mean, weed is healthy as long as it's only sold to black people. You see that? And we're the ones dying from it.
Right.
But not them. Like, do you ever see, like a smoke shop or whatever in the white communities? No, it's only amongst black people.
Yeah.
You see that? So, right back to marriage, right? It says marriage is honorable. Read.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
Once you're married, right, whatever you do with your husband, in your privacy, the Lord honors it because you were married, right? The bed is undefiled, right? Read.
But whoremongers,
You notice it didn't go from marriage to boyfriend,
right?
After marriage, any other intimate relationship outside of marriage, he called it what?
But whoremongers
You see that? Read.
and adulterers, God will judge.
It says whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge. What's a whoremonger?
I guess people call home. People
Well,
that
the nice
create
word.
lives outside of their marriage.
Right,
Yeah.
right. They try to, make it look nice by saying, oh, boyfriend, girlfriend, or what. That's what society does. But God calls it whoremonger.
That's right.
Right? He
But
said,
they say date to marriage. I mean, I don't know.
exactly. I understand what
Date
you're
to
saying.
marry. I feel like you can date without certain practices.
Right. And you know what you said, right? You feel like, right? But again, if you look at our society, the black communities, right? 99.9 of every single parent, they have dated. But look where they are.
Right.
You see that? So where has dating gotten us as a kid? But they put that out there. They put out what? Boyfriend, girlfriend, what? Homecoming, prom. Prom night, all these things. What do teenagers have to do with prom? Like, what do they have to do with? Can they take care of their baby? You see that? So then, how do you get to know a man before you marry that man, according to the scripture? Because the Most High gave us outline. And again, this is our practice. This is our custom. This is our culture. Right? The Bible was only made for the Israelites.
That's right.
For us, that's it, right? Let's see how you get to know a man before you actually marry that man. That's right.
This is the book of Sirach.
You have to get home?
Yeah.
All right, my sister.
Well, thank you.
You know a lot, and you have a lot of good questions, right? Give us a call on the flyer.
Okay.
Right? We're out here to gather our people together to come back to our true culture. You know who you are, but that means nothing because guess what? Our forefathers knew who they were when they were slaves.
Right.
You see that? And a lot of people today will still know, but we're still here. Right? You have to come back to those practices because those practices, guess what? That is your culture.
That's right.
Once you come back to your culture, then guess what? That's when Christ will actually come and save us. That's when we are what saving as a people. That's right. Once we come back to our true culture. So make sure you give us a call. Simone. Right? I'll be looking forward to seeing you, sis. And come here with us this Sabbath.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airways, on the screens, in every nation under heaven. Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.